What's good in the web? This is your boy Q back again with some of that. What's good in the web? This is your boy Q back again with some of that geek news. And last night was a fun night for me. I got a chance to meet some people. Well, technically not meet and greet, but see some people meet and greet. One of my friends, the BlackBlack Mage, or aka otherwise known as Economic Games, hit me up in my inbox with some tickets, and well, it ended up being free, but an event that was going down all 8-bit, and basically they were premiering Octopath Traveler. It's a little meet and greet with some gamers and some geeks and some nerds. And speaking of nerds, I actually got a chance to see, not meet and greet, Andre the Black Nerd. He was a little preoccupied with some Nintendo reps at the time. And then the time I looked up, I was playing Octopath Traveler, Cyrus's story, and Ophelia, that he was gone the time we got to actually introduce ourselves to each other. But I got a chance to see one of my old former bosses when I used to be the supervisor at GameStop, so it was a lot of nostalgia there, and it also was just a fun atmosphere. I didn't get a chance to see any new information or any new thing from the game. It was basically just the prologue of the game that we just got a couple of weeks ago, but being able to see so many people who hadn't played the game or who had played the game and was kind of showing off a little bit with the boost mode and X, Y, and Z, it was a fun event. I mentioned they had free liquor. I was able to capture more than a few pictures, and the pictures reminds me of, what was his name? Ayamiyo Yadashiro? The guy who basically did the original artwork for Final Fantasy 1 all the way into 7 until Tetsuya Naruma took over as the primary character designer and artwork. The artwork for this game, Octopath Traveler, looks very reminiscent to that watercolor style to the characters. The pictures were a little pricey there, but then again, that's one of those kind of places. And I mean, it's the artwork. It's the artwork. You can't go wrong with good artwork. Just if I had more rupees to spend on it, that would be nice. No. I didn't get it digitally. The Switch still doesn't have an excess amount of memory yet, so I like to get my games physical. Plus, I mean, I'm still an old man. I like physical copies of things, just to hold it in my hands and say I got it. Every now and again, there's like this influx of a whole bunch of Nintendo news, and today, that is that day. Word on the web has it that Mario Kart is not finished with some of its updates, and we might even get new tracks and new characters. And rumor mill has been speculating, well, since this port came over to the Switch with all of the extras, that we probably were going to have more characters and more tracks that's going to eventually make the game not Mario Kart, but more so like a Smash Kart, because we already had Link and him riding his motorcycle and all of this stuff. But I would love to see Samus as well. I would also love to see, if we can get Gino and Mallow, please. Got the Mii's, and that was a really cool idea. I felt like Nintendo kind of picked my brain when it came to that, but or just a lucky hunch. The head of the software development at Nintendo, Shinya Takagashi. Hello everyone, I am Shinya Takagashi from Nintendo. Now that we are able to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe using the Nintendo Labo Toy-Con motorbike, so whether you've been using bikes in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or not, please try playing with Nintendo Labo Toy-Con motorbike. There will be further updates for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so please look forward to it. I haven't even tried the Labo yet. Maybe someone will get it for me for Christmas, which will be cool, or I'll probably just have to get it for myself. I actually would like to try the motorbike version for that. So it probably is going to be more of that. Or since Nintendo has decided that they're going to be pushing more of the original amiibo this year, later this year, it's probably going to have more amiibo functionality within Mario Kart. And since Smash Brothers is coming out, within Smash Brothers 2. I would love them to drop the price to the original series in the second, at least to $9.99. I mean, help a brother out. I'm trying to collect them all. And one of my favorite role-playing series of all times is the Tales series. And by many, Tales of Vesperia is the best of the Tales series. Unfortunately, didn't get a chance to play Tales of Vesperia because around the time Tales of Vesperia came out for the Xbox 360 way back in 2008 in August, I was kind of already done with the Xbox 360. In the beginning, they had all the RPGs and PlayStation 3 didn't. That's why I had the Xbox 360 before I had the PlayStation 3. But short-lived that was. Kind of sound like Yoda. But short-lived that was. Short-lived that was. But I've always been interested in playing this one because it seemed very promising, but all of these other games and systems were coming out that it just kind of got lost in translation. My favorite Tales are still Tales of Symphonia, which debuted on the GameCube, and then later on the PlayStation 3, I believe, and the PlayStation 4. It might have just been on the PlayStation 4 like in 2016. Love them to do a report of that. I still need to beat Tales of Vesperia that came out last year, but at the time I was not able to stream it, so it kind of fell by the wayside too. The people of this world in Tales of Vesperia rely on an energy source called Blastia and devices that were created by the Kratira from using crystallized remains of powerful race known as Intellexia. Kind of sounds like your typical RPG plot. The main character in the story is Yuri Loel, a former Imperial Knight who now helps solve people's problems in the lower quarter. Sounds like a typical Tales story, and I love it. And I can't wait to play it and take it on the go. Take that thing on the go. Take it on the go. And since it's Friday, I wanted to do something new, but I have been talking about doing forever. And since I already have Waifu Wednesdays or Wifey Wednesdays, I wanted to do a Flashback Friday. So by no further ado, let's roll the effect. The Tales series in 2004, on this day, on July 13th, well, one of my personal favorite Tales games was released, Tales of Symphonia. And as I aforementioned, Tales of Symphonia is an amazing game filled with characters, colors, and the battle system was on point. One of the first GameCube games that you were able to actually have 3 other friends, not including yourself, take the reins and be able to play as another character within the game, as long as you had at least 4 people in your party. Love Sheena. Hands down, man down, she is my favorite character in this story. And no, it's not for the obvious reasons that you think about. She actually, well, other than her physique, it was a great game, a highly suggested one to play. I only wish that since they're doing a definitive edition for the Switch with Vesperia, that they would do it for Symphonia as well. Tales of Destiny would be another good one to do it with. Tales of Eternia. Oh, if we gonna get ports, let's just port. Because, man, it's nothing like being able to take an RPG on the go because you can play it, well, wherever you go. But anyway, this has been your boy Q, your friendly neighborhood geek. If you did like this video, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date on all things video games and all things geek. Oh, and have a good weekend. And don't stay up all night playing Octopath Traveler. Don't do what I do. Be better than me. Be better.